Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 9 previews and analysis. This video is for the game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. It'll be played down in Dallas. They come in with a record of 4-4. Minnesota still with just one win on the season. Both these teams coming off losses last week. Minnesota at home at the hands of division rival Green Bay, and Dallas in the most talked about game of the week on the road in Detroit, losing on a last-second Matthew Stafford touchdown run. And first with Minnesota, obviously their quarterback situation is a complete mess right now. Whether they start Christian Ponder, Josh Freeman, or Matt Castle, I don't think it puts them in the best situation in the world against this Dallas defense and against Tony Romo on the other side, which I'll get to in a second. What you're seeing happening now is because of the lack of good play at the quarterback position, defenses are A, really able to hone in on Adrian Peterson, and B, teams are getting up so quick on Minnesota that I wouldn't say they have to abandon the run, but they can't make that the focal point of their offense because they have to throw the ball so much. And can't stress enough, I've been saying this for the whole year, the whole offseason, about how bad I thought Josh Freeman was and Christian Ponder was. Now they find themselves on the same team along with Matt Castle. So, no doubt that the quarterback for 2014 is not on the Minnesota roster right now. Their defense is a cause for concern as well in this game. Their pass defense, especially against the Cowboys. The Cowboys should get DeMarco Murray back this week. I mean, you heard Jerry Jones come out and say that Murray probably could have played last week against the Lions. So if that's the case, you'd expect them to play this week. They'll get a bump up in that running game. Okay, Minnesota's rush defense is not terrible. They allow under 4 yards a carry. But when you consider the fact that when Murray is in there establishing the run, how much better Romo's numbers have been, I expect a bigger game out of Romo, a more presence in the ground game, and really expect the Dez Bryants, the Terrence Williams, who's really emerged here the past month or so. Look for them to have field days against this Minnesota defense. And then that puts Minnesota in the same situation they've been in. I mean, when they've ran, they've averaged 4.5 yards a carry. But how much are they able to establish that run? In order for Minnesota to stay in this game, they have to force turnovers from Dallas, which I don't see happening. And they also have to be able to run the ball. And when you consider that Dallas it has a +9 turnover differential, they lead the NFC, and Minnesota is -2 in that department, I just think what you're going to see happen is Dallas puts some pressure in the form of scoring points, and in order for Minnesota to get back in the game, Christian Ponder or Josh Freeman, whoever it is going to have to put the ball up more than Minnesota wants, and that's going to be the remedy to Dallas forcing turnovers, something they've done well this year. Yes, against good offenses like Detroit and Denver, you've seen them really crumble. But against, not so good offenses, you've seen them dominate in games as well. I think that's going to be one of these games. Again, I really like Romo, especially with DeMarco Murray, if it looks like he's going to come back this week. So I like, the Cowboys -10.5 in this game at home to roll over Minnesota. And outside of a superhuman Adrian Peterson performance and some freak plays, like a kickoff return, which Minnesota had last week, and it didn't really matter that much in the end, or interception returns for touchdowns, I don't see Minnesota really staying in this one. Dallas -10.5. Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at @SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I preview and recap every game every week, and I'm always talking the news of the day in the NFL. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.